This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2005 Ford F350 crew cab, dual rear wheel, 6.0 turbo diesel, four-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, means it's got leather, and it's an FX4 suspension. Beautiful truck. It's had 124,000 actual miles. It's a theft recovery, and it's unusual that they sold it to us. The insurance company did on a clean title. That means they really like this truck. They normally salvage just about everything. As you can see, those strips on the windshield, that's a new windshield we put in. It had a crack really low on it, so we put a new windshield on it. I'm going to walk you around it. It's got some very minor cosmetic stuff, mostly on the tailgate. I'll show you everything I can find that's wrong. My job is to report the bad news, not the good news. Start up here. It's got locking hubs. Tires, front and rear, look to be probably 70–80% tread. They got lots of miles left on them. I've got it running because it's really hot and it's really humid, probably 100 degrees and probably 70% humidity right now. So I want that AC running. You can tell how hot it is. That's the condensation off the air conditioner. It's a swamp today. See a little tiny scratch right there on the door. I see a little door ding here and a ding here that's been touched up. From the bed forward, from the cab forward, it looks great. The bedside looks pretty good too, considering it's a dually. See a little bit of a scrape here. I'm being pretty tough on it right now. I just don't want you to get a surprise that you're not expecting. My job is to make sure that to make sure that when it ships out to Michigan or New York or California, wherever it's going, that when it gets there, you're pleasantly surprised, not unpleasantly. See a little ding here. Most of the action you ever see on these things is going to be the tailgate from towing. A little dent right above the tailgate. This tailgate's been dinged up and scratched and nicked. It's not too bad. Really, if you just had it painted again, it would look great, but like I said, I see some dings in it. Some little scratches here. A lot of people just take them off and use a louvered tailgate. It's got a brand new spare, lights, tow package, bed liner. It had a ball in it, it looks like, but the car thieves probably stole it. Boy, the driver's side of this thing looks outstanding. I don't see anything. Let's look at the tires here. I like doing these. Not much to report. Looks like my detail shop probably hit that with the buffer, which isn't good. Let's open the hood real quick. Alright, there's your Ford emblem right there. That's the Ford mark on the core support. Put one battery in on this side. Let's see if we did another battery. We did one battery. The passenger side battery is new. driver's side battery is what came with the truck. There's your emblem here. That's the Ford emblem there. There's your Ford emblem there. This is a really pretty truck. Let's look on the roof real quick, make sure there's nothing I missed up here. That blue, like I said, is the tape. The windshield just got installed about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, there's nothing to report here. All right. Well, I wish they all showed up like this. Let's see. Boy, the seats look brand new. Whoever owned this truck liked it a lot. Took really good care of it. Let's pull this down. Yeah, that's okay. Headliner looks good. Well, there's nothing to report there. Let's see. Here's your VIN on the door. Let's see. Carpet looks good. Let's make sure we got heated seats. Let's see. Up. Down. Let's see. Forward, back up, back down. I know that there was a tear right here. Our seat guy came this morning and fixed it. I think it was right here. You can kind of see there's a little bit of repair work here. There's a little bit of wear right here, but there's no feel. That's just color worn off. There's no tear in there at all developing. If there were, we would have fixed it. We don't want it to go all the way through. Alright, let's see. Let's make sure that this seat works. Yeah, this seat's power seat works. That seat looks great. I see a little bit of something on that seat right there. I know one thing. The air conditioning works really, really well. We just put that windshield in, so we're missing a rearview mirror, which we will have in it as soon as we can take off the tape and push on it. I don't want to do any harm. All right, air conditioning. It's blowing ice cold and it feels great. Let me turn that down so you can hear me. Cup holder. There's your toe stuff there. Let's see what else we got here. What else? We got a chain. Let's see if the radio works.
Inside and get help with your selection.
Radio works. Got a 6-disc changer. Let's see. Let's see if the controls work here.
8312. Check out the.
Yep.
Sunday, 5
Yep.
a.m. to
All right.
2.
So the steering wheel controls work. We have cruise control here. We have tilt. That works. Just did that. Let's see if the pedals work. There we go. That works. All right, let's see what we got here. We have 124,359 miles. There's your gauges. Obviously, the turbo gauge doesn't work until you're turboing. We'll see that in a minute when I drive it. Let's see if I can. 3,482 engine hours. Let's do a systems check here. I would say the person who owned this took really good care of it. I really like the way it looks inside now. And I'm told, there's the toe on and off. And I'm told, let me put it into neutral. Put it into 4 low. There's 4 low. Put it into drive. I'm told it runs and drives great. And that they may have done a performance tune on the on this thing, so it might actually run a little better than anticipated. Let's put it into 4 high. Put Put it in drive. Oh yeah. Put it in reverse. Boom. Perfect. Alright, let's put it into two-wheel drive. Let's put it back in park. Let's see if the rear slider works. That's the rear slider. Open and closed. Let's see, what else we got going on here? What else do we need to know? Oh, let's see if the parking sensors work. Let's back up to something here. And the answer is yes. All right, parking sensors work. Let's go for a ride. Okay, this truck is being sold on a clear title, so we don't need to send it for an inspection or anything. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay $250 dock fee, and you're going to pay taxes. Taxes range. If you're from Oregon or Alaska, where they have 0% state tax, all you're going to pay is our city tax at 2%. If you're from California, where it's like 7 point something percent, you're going to pay 9 point something percent. It's fairly simple. So if you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, period, and ship it out. We have a guy in our that is our recommended shipper. You don't have to use him, but he's a recommended shipper. His name is Fred from Beacon Shipping Logistics. He's been doing our stuff for a long time. He knows our hours, knows our yard, knows our program. His number, if you want to get a quote before making an offer, is right in the middle of our ad. It's a 401 area code. Please call him. He'll give you a number. Blah, 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 blah. What else? I think that's it. So anyway, yeah, taxes are real simple. A dock fee is $250. You don't pay anything other than the price, agreed upon price if you ship. And that's it. Let me, there's your turboing. This thing runs really good. Yeah, I think that they might be right. There's nothing like bank stuff under the hood, but based on how quick it is and how big it is, I would say that there's a fairly good chance that it's been tuned. It just runs really, really strong. I think my guys are probably right on that. Without knowing what they did, we can't actually say for sure that that's what happened. It could just be a really good run in 6.0. But it's a beautiful truck. For a dually, which obviously is built with really stiff suspension for towing, it's got a hell of a ride too. I mean, this thing is just driving around like a car. Let me see if I got enough time in this thing. I'm going to go out here and stop and then take off from a standing start so that you can see it shift from 0. I'd like people to see what it does from that position. I think these things out of the box came out weighing, something like, I think with no passengers and no fuel, I think they weigh about 8,000 pounds. All right, let's do it. There's the turbo. Wow. Can't really run into this guy, but yeah, it runs great. This thing, I would fly in and drive it to Maine right now without hesitating. Nice truck. Please make sure you get a deposit in. Without a deposit, we don't have a deal. We can agree on prices all day long, but if we agree on a price, get your deposit in so that somebody else doesn't come in after you with money in their hands and buy it out from under you. Anyway, that's it. Thanks very much. Have a great week.